What if I told you there's a city where you can browse artisan food stalls while drinking beer on tap in a historic market, slurp authentic ramen next to Son Goku, and hunt for the perfect gelato while dodging university students with questionable life choices?
Welcome to Turin, where Roman ruins meet craft beer revolution, where tramezzini get gourmet makeovers, and hey, don't forget to sign up for our weekly newsletter, Taste and Travel. You know where to find the link.
Buckle up, food lovers, because we're about to eat and drink our way through Italy's most underrated culinary playground.
Hello there, original travelers. Welcome to another video of ours. This time we are in, I know it doesn't look like it, Torino in Italy with really bad weather, but a fun time with some really good food and drinks in this video.
Don't forget to stay until the end to see a great beer experience that is also good for your skin.
Cheers, everyone.
Our first stop starts with a flashback, the old fresh produce market. You know, the kind where Italian nonnas still battle over who gets the best zucchini. Elbows out, no mercy.
In front of the 1960s beautiful building of the Fresh Produce Market at Porto Palazzo is the biggest open-air food market in Europe. Looks like we're not the only ones who are admiring the salami.
Do you guys think this guy ordered one slice of everything? The market sells tons of different salamis, meat and cheeses. So there is something for everyone. Just a few steps away, boom, you're in Mercato Centrale. Think of it as the glow up. Same local soul as the fresh produce market, but now with mood lighting and craft beer on tap.
Bonus! Dogs are totally welcome. Just don't let them charm the butcher into free samples.
Alright guys, just arrived in Italy here in Torino, and first things first, we went to a market, the Mercato Centrale here in Torino. There are actually two parts, so there is a more traditional one, so fresh produce market, and then there is this modern building where I'm at right now, and here you can get some food. You can order your drinks while you're sitting at your table. They have some waiters, they have some craft beers here as well. And then the food you can get from different stalls. We had amazing pizza, so just when you enter to your left, there's an amazing pizza stand that has some white pizza, so the ones without the tomato sauce. We had one with pumpkin and sausage, which was crazily good. And then yeah, they also have an event space here, so like an exhibition space. So downstairs, there are some ice boxes. So you have to imagine it's like a fixed kind of building where there are ice boxes. It talks about the environment, really interesting exhibition. So definitely check this out. I don't know when you see this video, maybe there will be a different exhibition until then, but definitely worth checking out. And yeah, come to this market and eat pizza. Cheers, everyone.
This market is amazing. Most of the stands will give you free samples, so you know what you're getting into when you order from them. We tried also some really nice arancini, which were hot and super tasty. Don't miss this market and try to not burn your mouth. Next up, Trivè Time. No, that's not a fancy Italian clock. It's a place to chow down on tramezzini that have been seriously upgraded. These aren't your average sandwiches. We're talking about ancient recipes with modern twists that make you wonder how you ever tolerated plain old lunch.
Tramezzini is typical to try in Torino, and we recommend the tuna version. In Trivè Time we also found a coffee drink that Sandro is actually able to enjoy. In Italy, ginseng powder is often mixed with coffee, making for a very nice beverage for those of you who are not so used to coffee.
They obviously have other coffee options here and also some really nice sweets, like this croissant filled with jam.
We found this place by chance using my favorite methodology, opening the map and looking for the best place near me.
Monegato is your best friend's kitchen. This place serves fresh pasta and local craft beer, and the portions are so generous you might need to roll yourself home afterward. We tried the carbonara and the agnolotti plin, those delicate little Piemontese parcels that are basically edible love letters.
The staff treats even tourists like family, which in Italy means they'll probably adopt you on the spot.
You're getting authentic local prices and authentic local atmosphere. Scannabue has been a part of Turin's San Salvario neighborhood for 15 years.
The name sounds charming, until you use your Italian dictionary, but we'll leave that to you. The owners love to say the name ties into a local legend, but it also perfectly sums up Turinese cuisine, both unapologetic and deeply rooted in tradition.
This place embodies everything we love about Italian dining. Sophisticated enough to impress your date, accessible enough that you won't need to sell a kidney to afford dinner. We obviously went full commitment mode with their tasting menu. And holy cannoli, what a ride! From fassona al fal to grilled duck breast, every dish was masterclass in Piemontese cuisine.
It was so good that Sandro even had to steal a meat croquette from me.
Wait. I only stole half of your meat croquette.
Haha.
But the real star, those tajarin noodles we swapped the risotto for. Thin as hair, rich as a Renaissance painting, and absolutely worth flying to Turin just to experience.
The hazelnut dessert at the end, basically a love letter to Piemont's most beloved nut.
Scannabue is also mentioned as a bib gourmand in the Michelin guide, and that's obviously for a reason. This place is amazing, so go check it out. Now we're entering dangerous territory, the great Turin gelato debate. In the red corner, we have Gelateria Popolare, the neighborhood champion since 2007. These guys are purists. Fresh milk, cream, pasteurized eggs, and absolutely zero artificial anything. Their Gianduiotto del Ballon flavor is basically liquid Turin in a cone, and their seasonal fruit sorbetos are what summer dreams are made of. Bonus points for the rock legends on the walls.
In the blue corner, Papalele brings the long supply chain philosophy. They are the inclusivity champions. Vegan and gluten-free options, and flavors that make you question everything you thought you knew about gelato. They also have fantastic chocolate. Some of it you might be able to try on our Zurich foodie tour, link in the description box below. The ice cream battle verdict? There is no wrong choice here. Just eat both and call it research.
Speaking of research, let's talk beer. Toccalmatto isn't just a pub. It's a craft beer university with a sense of humor. We were greeted like old friends when entering, the Italian way, which means loud.
This place has 10 beers on tap and 250 in bottles, which is basically heaven for anyone who thinks beer comes in more varieties than just cold and warm.
Some of the beers are also in cans. Doesn't matter if one of the guest beers like the Wild Raccoon Bitter or their own award-winning IPA, everything's legendary and the atmosphere screams rock and roll meets sophisticated brewing knowledge.
It's where beer nerds and casual drinkers unite in hoppy harmony.
Birreria Indipendente is for the adventurous souls who like their beer with a side of surprise. 12 rotating taps mean you never know what you're getting, which is either terrifying or thrilling depending on your relationship with uncertainty.
We tried a hazy IPA from Rome and a porcini, yes, like the mushroom porcini imperial stout, that clocked in at 11% alcohol, basically a mushroom flavored hug that will knock you sideways.
They also have some really nice beer snacks here that are perfect for soaking up all that liquid courage. A special recommendation is to ask for the sour beers, for example from Ca del Brado, with a lot of different ingredients. If you have not tried sour beers yet, this is the place to start. If you're looking for beers with special ingredients, then you might find them on our Zurich beer tour. The link is in the description box below. Edit Porto Urbano is where food, drinks and culture collide in the best possible way. It's part restaurant, part art gallery, part concert venue, and somehow it all works together like a beautiful chaotic symphony. The food menu spans from traditional Italian primi to creative concerts for aperitivo, all paired with their house brand Edit beers. We didn't try the food this time, but the beer selection alone makes it worth the visit.
We wanted to go to the next place anyway, but we actually noticed it by chance while we were taking a walk around the skate park. Lo and behold, in the midst of it was Open Baladin Torino.
This legendary Italian brewery is on a mission to make Turin the craft beer capital of northern Italy, and honestly, they might just pull it off. With over 40 beers on tap and more than 100 bottles, it's basically Disneyland for beer lovers. The space itself is a visual trip. with glass walls, beer kegs stacked like modern art, and a fridge stocked with rare gems from across Italy and beyond.
Keep an eye out for brews from older and 50-50, two Italian legends who are quietly redefining what Italian craft beer can be.
We know, these will not be the typical type of noodles that Italy is famous for, but Turin is full of surprises, so we ended up at Chakramen for some of the best ramen in Turin. This place takes Japanese comfort food seriously, with rich broths, artisanal noodles, and fresh ingredients that'll transport you straight to Tokyo. The anime and manga theme means you might find yourself dining with larger-than-life characters decorating the walls, and honestly, it just adds to the whole experience. We had their signature ramen and bao buns that were like pillowy clouds of perfection, soft, fluffy, and stuffed with flavors that make you question why you ever settled for regular sandwiches. We are really bashing regular sandwiches in this video.
But here's the best part. Sandro was absolutely thrilled about meeting Son Goku during our visit. I mean, the man was practically vibrating with excitement, taking photos like he'd just bumped into his childhood hero, which, let's be honest, he basically had. The staff probably thought we were having some kind of breakdown, but hey, that's what happens when anime meets excellent ramen.
This place is proof that Turin's food scene has no boundaries. Just really good taste and an appreciation for the finer things in life, like perfectly cooked noodles and Saiyan warriors watching over your meal.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video from Torino and nearby Cuneo.
And now, as usual, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to see all of our adventures around the world. Cheers, everyone!
Our bonus tip for Turin is a day trip to Cuneo and the Beerelax spa there. Imagine a 36-degree bath infused with beer ingredients, complete with taps right at your tub that switches beer every 2 weeks. Marco, the owner, is basically a walking craft beer encyclopedia who'll treat you to a barley wine after your massage. It's a spa day meets beer festival, and honestly, this should be everywhere. Would hop in again? Absolutely!